Rally of Hope Philippines. The centering on our true parents, our victorious true parents, and most our beloved true mother who support and actually who give us the inspiration to do this Rally of Hope. Yes, this Rally of Hope Philippines is truly blessed by our true mother. Because of true mother's love and help, we can organize our first Rally of Hope Philippines successfully. Because of our true mother's donation, love for those who are infected by our calamities in the Philippines, our Vice President Julius Malikdem, Dr. Malikdem, with the blessing, of course, of our President of Asia Pacific, to Reverend Hori, we can initiate this Rally of Hope Philippines with all the support of our leaders to advance God's providence in our country as the second daughter nation. And secondly, because of our unity, because of our supports and vertical alignment to our leaders who really work so hard, especially I want to mention our Vice President of Asia Pacific, our Reverend Julius Malikdem, who really initiated this one, and most to our hardworking and very, I was so touched when I learned that our Dr. and Mrs. Kittle really give their big support. Let's really give them a big, big hands. They are the first one who give their donation, $10,000. Oh my gosh, this is not a simple amount, but it came from the hearts. I was really amazed. This kind of leaders that we have, we cannot find. They are really one and unique leaders of our nation. We are really grateful to them. We are very fortunate to having them in our nation. And also, of course, our Reverend Hori, who truly made the most and many Johnson conditions, even though he did the 3D fasting. So I am so touched by him. I was so moved by, even though he's not in our country, our national leader who lead the mobilization to all of us, and even the solicitation. Because of also his hard work, we produce and we even overproduce our solicitation. Not only 4 million, but almost 5 million. Let us give hands to our national leader also. And of course, our Vice President Ronnie, he really lead the group of the youth. So now our youth has many, many opportunities this time. So we are very grateful also to him. So as I said, this reflection is not just reflection, but gratitude to all our brothers and sisters, to all our elders, our blessed families, who are our great heroes, our PILJAP, I want to mention them, our PICA and our IPACOR. When we meet them, our goal is just very small amount. Just we want to ask them $5,000, but actually they give more than $30,000. Our PILJAP, let's give hands to our PILJAP. Our PICA also only very few amount we ask, but you overthrew, and also our IPACOR. So thank you very much, our blessed couples and our brothers and sisters who support and help our mobilization, headed by our blessed family department, Dulce, our sister Maima in the HTM, our brother Rene, and our sister Crystal, and all our regional leaders who went to meet face to face the LGUs, the mayors, the governors, and everyone. Really, really, this is a work of the good spirit world. And all our committee heads, our PR, led by our Dr. Venus Agustin, everyday meeting BVIPs, and also our registration team, led by our sister Grace, and sleepless night, even 2 o'clock. When I open my cell phone, is still awake. And then also our uh, district and regional leaders who challenged the danger of COVID-19. They went face to face. Yeah, I want to really mention all of them, but of course, time is not enough. You are, I call you our spiritual heroes, frontliners in this COVID-19. If we have nurses and doctors for the frontliners for the COVID-19, we have these regional leaders, district leaders, our coordinators, our HTM, and all our leaders who really went to the front line, and also our team in the Yujong National Training Center, our second generation, our YLT, and also our staff led by Rose Tormis. They really work so hard, even 3, and then even the last nights until 4 a.m. they never sleep. Yes, these are all amazing work of the spirit world. This is not our work. I really feel that way. This is not our work. So this is the support and hard work of the spirit world. Because we unite together, I reflect that because of our unity and because of our support to each other, we can touch the spirit world. So all our John songs, our conditions, our prayers, our bowing conditions, and reading of our true mothers, Mimir, and made us more closer together as one heavenly parents, holy community. And these conditions lead us for the success of our events. Our program was so touching. I was so inspired, and even my tears, and I shed so tears and so inspired seeing and listening to our President Duterte. Really, this is not a simple job to get his message, but we were able to get his message, and his message is truly inspiring because it connected to our True Mother's speech. And I was surprised seeing the 2 senators, Bongo and Bong Revilla. It's a surprise to me when I saw them talking and give the messages to all of us, and our Congressman D, the mayors and LGUs leaders, signifies that we did not do by ourselves as a leaders of unification movement. But this rally of hope was done by our government and by our LGUs and we as the Family Federation. This is my reflection and this rally of hope. And we did it together with our national government, with LGUs. There is nothing impossible because we did unite our leaders. The spirit world can work. In conclusion, my reflection and realization on our first Rally of Hope Philippines is not only for Philippines, but Philippines just initiated and opened the way on many nations in the world on how we can have more Rally of Hope to support our beloved True Mother in the restoration of 30% population of our nation and the world, thus spreading True Mother's vision, dreams, and hope for our heavenly unified Korea and the world. Again, from the bottom of my heart and in behalf of our mobilization committee led by my beloved husband, Jimmy Vergara, thank you so much. Let us bring more victories to heavenly parents and true parents. Kamsahamnida. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Shirley Vergara, for leading us the mobilization. And I know without your support, with your effort, brothers and sisters, we cannot make this. As they always say, the measure of the success of this Rally of Hope is the viewers. And I believe we're able to meet the goal of more than 1 million viewers. So let's again give a round of applause to all our brothers and sisters and all our supporters in making this Rally of Hope victory. Next, we're going to invite the power from the youth, and to give us his reflection is our very young and powerful Vice President and the Chairman of YSP Asia Pacific, and our Vice President, Reverend Roni Sudosta. Let us welcome him with a round of applause.
I challenge myself not to cry today. Good morning to our most loving heavenly parents and our victorious true parents. Good morning to our inspiration and Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, good morning so much. President Masaichi Hori, 안녕하십니까? Good morning. To our Honorable Eknat Dakal, to our Dr. Julius Malikdem, Reverend Yutaka Yamada, Tita Ahara, to all our family in Asia Pacific too, and our family here in Heavenly Parents Holy Community in the Philippines. Good morning, magandang umaga po, and mabuhay. I'll be reading my reflection on the Rally of Hope Philippines. Good day to our most loving Heavenly Parent and our victorious true parents. What I have now is nothing but high respect for all the leaders and members who work hard and exert extra effort to bring success to the Rally of Hope Philippines. I myself am a part of the working committee. However, I know that everyone gave their very best to offer greater Jongsong and Hyojong to our beloved True Mother. The period of preparing for this event gave me the experience of realizations that opened my mind and heart to a lot of things. We have heard a lot of guidance from our regional president, Masaichi Hori. Once again, I thank heaven for sending President Hori to us. Right now, more than becoming a president, he is an elder brother that shows us what the meaning of becoming a filial son is. I can still remember when he told us the reason why True Mother cannot speak in our Rally of Hope Philippines, and what is the right attitude when we receive so much blessing and monetary support from True Mother. In this period, there are many times I caught myself crying for realizing how unfilial I am. True Mother may not be physically present with us, but we can feel direct guidance and True Mother's love for the Philippines. Mr. G.C. Calamba, one of the vice directors of HJYLT, had a dream. In his dream, he met True Mother picking garbage after garbage, and telling him to talk to another person to stop playing fallen songs. Then, another person, Mrs. Annalisa Lopez, one of the first HTM victors in the world, shared with me her dream about True Mother as well, a day before our event. In her dream, she saw that True Mother is guiding us to a higher place. These and so many inspiring events took place while we are preparing for the Rally of Hope. It is like miracles after miracles are unfolding before our eyes, and I can testify that Holy Spirit is indeed moving in the Philippines, from Luzon to Visayas and Mindanao. Spiritually, physically, True Mother may not be with us, but spiritually, I could really feel, everyone in the Philippines could really feel how True Mother is picking garbage after garbage after garbage. Why? Because True Mother is cleaning our country. True Mother is cleaning the Philippines and guiding us towards greater providence. Watching Rally of Hope Philippines is like a dream come true. There is no way we could be a partner with over 100 organizations or be able to connect with many high government officials and youth leaders in the country. All of these thanks to the love of our True Mother, the leadership of President Hori and Dr. Julius Malikdem, who tirelessly exerting every effort day in, day out. He's there guiding us towards the success of this Rally of Hope. Rally of Hope became a turning point in our history in the Philippine Church that we can become a mainstream organization to lead the Philippines as part of the Holy Parents Holy Community. It is indeed heaven's gift to us, and I pledge to do my best to work harder in the days to come to educate more people, especially the youth in the country, about the vision and love of our beloved true parents. Hanul Pumunim! Cham Pumunim! There is hope in the Philippines. So please have hope in the future. Thank you so much, True Mother. 사랑합니다. 그립습니다. Di ako umiyak.
Wow, that's amazing reflection. So once again, let us give the power of the young people that will light the future of the world. So once again, let us give another round of applause to Reverend Ronnie Sedosta for his reflection. Okay, are you still okay, brothers and sisters? Are you enjoying with our celebration? So there will be more messages that is going to come, but before that, we're going to listen to a very beautiful song that is entitled The Climb. And to give us her congratulatory song, she's called the Heavenly Songbird of Asia Pacific. Let us all welcome Miss Celine Diapira for her song, The Climb.
First and foremost, I would like to congratulate everyone for the victory of our Rally of Hope Philippines. So today, I'll be singing the song, The Climb. I hope you all enjoy it. Almost see it, but I'm dreaming. But there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, my faith is shaking. I don't know what's waiting on the other side.
Amazing. So thank you so much again, Miss Celine, for your beautiful song, The Climb. So let us climb another step because this is just the beginning of this rally of hope. There will be another second, there will be third, and ultimately we can bring more victory for Heavenly Parent and true parents. And now let us continue with the words of gratitude to give us his words of gratitude is our very young and hardworking national leader, our national leader, the president of FFWPU Philippines, our ever young and powerful Reverend Leo Angelo Halog for his words of gratitude for this Rally of Hope Philippines.
First, I would like to really express my deepest gratitude to Heavenly Parents and True Parents. I would like to greet our beloved Dr. Kittle and Mrs. Kittle. Thank you very much. Our beloved President, Reverend Masaichi Hori, and his wife, Mrs. Noriko Hori. Thank you very much for your tremendous Chongsong and sacrifices for our country, the Philippines, and the entire Heavenly Asia Pacific too. Thank you so much. Our beloved Dr. Julius Malikdem, our Vice President, who really invested really amazing effort. And I was really moved with his Jongsong, Sir Julius, from the moment we started, even from before starting this. Really, Sir Julius really invested so much. I'm really, really grateful to him. Really, he is really the key, prime mover of also the Providence in the Philippines. Thank you so much, Sir Julius. And also our Reverend Ronnie. Today, I was really moved with his reflection. Really great hope for our young people, really leading the way. Of course, with the President, si Reverend Mr. Rene Lansangan. And anyway, this is a word of gratitude part. My part is really to many people to really express my heart with. So I would like to really mention all our leaders and brothers and sisters who have really contributed for this great success for our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Really, my heart is really so moved with our beloved True Mother. I'm imagining during this event how is True Mother doing and what True Mother is really thinking, especially while the event in the Philippines is also going on. Even though physically True Mother is not here, he couldn't appear, but I really feel, as what Reverend Hori said, that True Mother is really always with us. True Mother opened actually this way to connect all of us to all Filipinos to Heavenly Parent and to our beloved True Mother. This is really a great opportunity for all of us in the Philippines. Also, I would like to really express my gratitude to all the leaders in Heavenly Asia Pacific Region 2 who have really also invested so much and gave their support, not only their prayers, but even also financially they supported the Philippines, our event here. I really express my gratitude to Malaysia, brothers and sisters, with the national leader, Reverend Pang Kyong. Thank you so much for your support in the Philippines. Also Singapore, Reverend Jan Ho, thank you very much, and to all Singapore brothers and sisters. And also to Oceania, our Reverend Yutaka Yamada, and all the national leaders and brothers and sisters in Oceania. Thank you very much for all your support. And also Indonesia, Reverend Alfred, and of course the family of Tita Ursula and Tito David McLachlan for your support in the Philippines. And also all other nations in Asia Pacific. Thank you so much. Also, I would like to really thank all our leaders in the Philippines who have really supported so much our event. So the success of this event will not going to have this success without each and every brothers and sisters and leaders who have contributed. I'm really, really grateful to all the committee heads who really took full responsibility. I really express my gratitude to Dr. and Mrs. Shirley Vergara, our Kuya Jimmy and Ate Shirley. Let's give them a big round of applause. Really, They are the head of mobilization, and actually we surpassed the mobilization, our goal. But actually this time we are still finalizing the number. So we are also still waiting from Armed Forces of the Philippines, because this group, they didn't register actually because of some security reasons. But we are trying to ask estimate number of how many from their group watch our event. But actually a big number also watch our event. And also I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Venus Agustin. Actually this time I could see the foundation also of PR in the Philippines. I'm really grateful because he was already also a long time doing this work, and then now we could see, we could easily reach out people because of these foundations already that was laid. I'm really grateful to Dr. Venus Agustin and the entire PR team for their tremendous hard work, and also the foundations that was laid. Thank you very much to Dr. Venus, and also our Archbishop Soria and his wife. Thank you so much. Really now, Archbishop is really working to educate our religious leaders, and then also we could meet one Catholic priest actually during this time, and I feel he is really chosen by Heavenly Parent. He's really open, and he really wanted to work with us. And then we visited his place last time, and I feel through him we will be reaching out many religious leaders, and then the government leaders and religious leaders will be working together, helping our True Mother in this nation of the Philippines. Thank you so much. Also, our President of Women's Federation, Mrs. Merly Barlaan, even though she's not here, but through our Ati Maymay and also Ma'am Angel, even though she is in America now, I know how much also she's investing and really helping, working behind the scene. Also, Sister Judy in Bohol, also now taking the lead and really doing her best, especially with the Women's Federation. Thank you so much po, Ate Merly and the entire Women's Federation team. Our very hardworking also Ate Grace Karumba, the Secretary General of also UPF in Asia Pacific 2. Really, I cannot imagine the data they are handling, all the teams of Ate Grace. So thank you so much for a lot of sleepless nights also with her husband, Sir Sid. And also, I would like also to mention our Sister Chuli, really is very instrumental. I'm really grateful to you, Sister Chuli, for your really tremendous investment also on hard work for the success of our event. Also, our Sister Chosun, these are second generations who are really taking also the lead and really uniting and really supporting our beloved true parents, our true mother. Also, our beloved BFT Director, Ati Dulce, thank you so much po. Taking care also of all our core members. Also, Sir Richel also, our really amazing MC. He's not here now. He's preparing to go back to Nepal. Thank you so much for all your sacrifices, Sir Richel, and your passion also to support the Philippines. And our technical team, really, I was really moved with their Jongsong and dedication. Let's really give them a big round of applause. Headed by our Kuya Arman, our brother Vince, and all of them. Actually, the video that we watch, really, this is their heart is really there. They really invested so much. Maybe a week, they couldn't really sleep well. Of course, with the guidance of Sir Julius, really, we could make this really amazing 2-hour program for our nation and for the whole world. Let's give them a big round of applause. And also, I would like to mention some special people who really contributed so much, actually, in the Philippines, even financially also, really, they have given. Of course, our Dr. Kittle and Mrs. Kittle, really, our heart was really moved and really amazed with your love to Heavenly Parents and True Parents. We feel this is really your love to True Parents, how much you really love True Mother, really want to support True Mother to really build True Mother's dream and desire while True Mother is on earth. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Also, our Engineer Felix and his family really working so much, including his business, is really investing actually a lot. Really, without them, really very difficult. So we have really great people that is really being used by Heavenly Parent in the Philippines. That's why really Philippines is really great potential nation because of these great people we have. And also, I would like to thank the family of Kuya Lito Goldahara and Ati Mayfen also contributed very substantial amount. Thank you so much for your support. Our Kuya Noel from Pangasinan, our Kuya Paul Uba, and then the Purification family also supported substantial amount. Thank you very much po in Isabela, our families there who really contributed. Kuya Jun Teves, and then Kuya Joe de la Cruz, even our sister Mary Jean Ibabaw. They have contributed substantial amount for our event. And then also our pioneer Lolo Ulrich also, German pioneer in the Philippines, he donated also 1,000 US dollar. Thank you very much to our Tito Ulrich. Yeah, and then also the second gen department. Thank you so much to our brother Victor. They have donated also substantial amount. And especially our Filipino-Japanese community. I really thank you, Kuya Jun, and all our families in Japan. Really already how many decades you are really sacrificing and supporting our country in the Philippines. You are truly the honors. You are truly the honors of our country. Also our Korean Filipino families in Korea. Thank you so much for your support. And also our Filipino community in America. Thank you so much for your heart of really investing for our country even though you are far from here. And of course, also I would like to appreciate our Honorable Raul Caballero and Ate Nobue. Also they did their best especially to reach out our beloved President. So really, I really appreciate Kuya Raul and Ate Nobue. And of course, our sister Jessa, who's really working very hard also in our headquarters, organizing many things here. Really, thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause. And our sister Yabjani, our secretariat, and really they are doing everything also here. And especially all our regional leaders. Thank you so much for all your hard work, all the HTM coordinators, and all brothers and sisters. I cannot mention all your names, but everybody have contributed for this great victory for Heavenly Parents and for True Parents. Let's give a big round of applause to everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah, I just would like to share a few more things. Yesterday's event was truly, truly inspiring. Reverend Hori, I remember how he wanted that people see and know True Parents, our True Mother. He's telling us how he wanted to introduce True Mother. That True Mother is not just a spiritual savior. They're not just spiritual messiahs to us, but how can really people see that True Parents are truly the savior, even substantially. Actually, yesterday's event, I was really inspired with our Rally of Hope, the concept, and then really people from different walks of life, they came together. And then I feel during that event, Heavenly Parents is really with us. Really, that event is really filled with so much hope. Every word coming from the mouth of the speakers, even young people who joined, really filled with so much hope. So I feel that we could really give substantial hope in our country. And the whole world, 63 nations registered actually in our event. So the whole world watched our event. And also it was featured in the national television in the Philippines. Really, it reached millions of people. And then I feel maybe this is like first time for them to see this kind of program. That every part is really filled with so much hope. So people who are losing hope really were revived yesterday. This is what I really feel. That Heavenly Parents is really behind our True Mothers, really like, the center of this event. All people who listen, not only us, the members, really everybody who listened and watched our event really was revived and filled with so much hope, right? And then our event really is a showcase of showing the world the True Mother is not just a spiritual Messiah, our True Father, our True Parents. They are not just a spiritual Savior, but with the work that they are doing. So through our True Love in action that was initiated by True Parents, our True Mother, and then our billion tree planting. So we could see, I realized that really now the world could see that True Parents are truly saving the world. Who in the world is doing these things? So watching the video yesterday, this is really substantial. That our True Mother, even thinking billions of the people of the world, when this calamity came to Philippines, immediately True Mother not only prayed for the Philippines, but really offer substantial amount, thinking about each Filipino members, each individual who were affected. And then with the support of True Mother, we could help around 10,000 families. And then even we have given substantial contribution to the government. And then really it opens the way to really see that True Mother, our true parents, they are really the substantial savior of this world. They are not just spiritual messiahs, giving us these words that are empty, but these are substantial. That's why the Rally of Hope yesterday is truly, truly substantial. The world now can see who True Father, who True Mother are, who True Parents are, who is Dr. Hakjahan Mon, who is the only begotten daughter, always thinking about his children, her children, saving everybody, especially those who are really in need. This is really substantial. That's why yesterday I was really moved watching the entire program. This is what True Mother wanted to show to the world, that they are not just spiritual Messiah, but they are really the one taking the initiative in behalf of Heavenly Parent to save all the children who are suffering. So I was really, really inspired to see this. So I'm discussing with Sir Julius, maybe later with our leaders, maybe we can do every month this Rally of Hope. This is truly amazing. People are really, they really receive so much hope. As how we are already members, we are so inspired. Can you imagine people who first time to listen to these precious words from our beloved True Mother and from our great speakers yesterday? People who are really longing, who are thirsty with this kind of things. Every part of the program, there is really inspiring. Even the, when the scene change, and then there is very inspiring words there coming from true parents, from great people in the past. Really, every part of the program is really moving and really inspiring. Really, true parents, through True Mother, really is giving substantial hope to the people who are losing hope today. Aju, as what Sir Ronnie said, there is really hope, not only for the Philippines, but the entire Asia Pacific and the whole world, because True Mother is with us. Aju? That's why just looking at True Mother, really, True Mother is really the hope and really the light of this world. President Hori mentioned, in the Philippines, we are in the east, right? So he said, the sun is rising from here, from east. So the Philippines, the Filipinos, we, as just, members of the second daughter nation, we really need to give really light to the world. So Philippines, of course, we know a lot of things have started here. Really, the Philippines is really, we were really given this opportunity by Heavenly Parent and True Parents to really spread the light coming from True Parents, from True Mother. So this is really our mission, our responsibility. That's why after this Rally of Hope, as what Sir Julius is always saying, the price of hard work is more hard work. So because of the unity and coming together of all brothers and sisters, we could have this substantial result this time. But this is just the beginning. President Hori said, this is just the beginning. How much we have invested here, these coming weeks, we have to invest more. We have to invest more. So this is already, the way has already opened for us to really build substantial Chonilguk by 2027. So there is no time to slow down. We have to move forward with even greater determination from here. This is the only way for us to realize Heavenly Parents and True Parents' dream. That's why as people who are living in this time, in this era, with our beloved True Parents, with our True Mother, there's no really reason for us to fail in this mission. No matter what, by 2027, we have to really offer really substantial Chonilguk nation of the Philippines to our beloved True Mother and really help contributing with True Mother's goal for the reunification of North and South Korea and for the establishment of heavenly unified world. Thank you so much to our Heavenly Parents and True Parents. So together with all our blessed and families, brothers and sisters, this is now really the time to really invest everything that we can. This time will only come once. It will never happen again. And then we only have 6 years to go. That's why all the things that we can give now, this is now the best time to invest everything. Like True Mother said, I want to recognize you while I am on earth. When True Mother go to the spiritual world, that will be already different time. That's why this is now the best time in our life. That's why this is the golden age while True Mother is with us on earth. That's why this is now the time that we have to give everything. Even at the cost of our life, True Mother is telling us, put your life on the line. This is now the best time that we can really leave legacy of love, that our generations to come, our children, will going to remember from generation to generation. That's why, brothers and sisters, all of the Central families, thank you so much for all your hard work. Let's really invest more for these coming years until we can really realize Heavenly Parents and True Parents' dream and really build substantial Chonilguk in our nation of the Philippines. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, let us give another round of applause for that special gratitude of words to everyone, brothers and sisters, our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. Truly, we have shown the Bayanihan spirit of the Filipinos, that we can really see that when we gather together, when we, these collective efforts, and then this can bring more victory for Heavenly Parent and True Parents. So once again, let us give our appreciation to our Reverend Leo Angelo Halog for his words of gratitude to everyone. And now, to give also his words of gratitude, I know he's very tense from the very beginning of this conceptualizing this Rally of Hope ever since before the pandemic. And he is the man, the brain behind the scene for the success of the Rally of Hope, the architect, the engineer of this Rally of Hope Philippines. Let us all welcome our beloved Sub-Regional President of Asia Pacific 2, Dr. Julius B. Malikdem.
To our beloved Heavenly Parents, our victorious True Parents of Heaven, Earth, and Humankind, our beloved True Mother, let's give a big hand to our True Mother. Thank you. Our beloved Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kittle, thank you very much. Let's appreciate Dr. Kittle and Mrs. Kittle, our Regional President, our Asia Pacific Region 2 President, Masaichi Hori and Mrs. Moriko Hori. Thank you very much. Let's give a big hand to President Hori. All our great Asia Pacific leaders, Honorable Eknat, President Dunkley, Reverend Yutaka, all the sub-regional leaders in Asia Pacific and national leaders. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate all our Asia Pacific leaders. And of course, all our beloved brothers and sisters, amazing work, all Philippine leaders, our Vice President Ronnie, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. How are you, my beloved brothers and sisters? Great or very great? Today, let us offer our sincere gratitude and glorious applause to our beloved True Mother, the Mother of Peace and the only begotten daughter who led us in this victorious Rally of Hope in the Philippines. Truly, our Mother's heart and spirit is with us for these past days, and especially on the event. Did you feel Mother's presence during the event? Mother's spirit and presence was all over the event. And then we really received so much love for our beloved True Mother. Even before the Rally of Hope in the Philippines, already True Mother's love, True Mother's footprints, and True Mother's concern is already all over the Philippines. After the series of typhoons and with her concern for our members and Filipinos, True Mother immediately sent her love and help. That is why our Rally of Hope became even more moving and heart-touching because of that feeling of Mother's touch and Mother's love. Did you shed tears during the program. I heard even some translators couldn't control, even translating, tears are flowing. You know, I try to control my emotions all throughout the program because I'm overseeing all the technical, while we are live streaming. But it wasn't easy because all throughout the program, really, we can feel mothers. And then, likewise, let us also give our gratitude to our True Mothers representatives, Dr. Kittle, who have been with us throughout the preparation. You know, your wisdom and guidance were very instrumental in stabilizing the preparations for the Rally of Hope. I remember our first meeting after you came back from America in a coffee shop. It was a coffee date with Dr. Kittle. And then that's the first time I presented the plan, the initial plan of holding the Rally of Hope in the Philippines. And you know what? Immediately, I can feel the excitement in Dr. Kittle's. Immediately, I can feel the excitement, the inspiration, and actually, that image of Dr. Kittle push us and push me to seriously prepare. That this is not just a concept anymore. There is something that we need to really do and carry out. So thank you very much, Dr. Kittle, Mrs. Kittle. And then I offer also my gratitude to our beloved President Hori for believing in us that Philippines and Filipino brothers and sisters can do it. I remember every morning we have a meeting, early morning. We have a daily meeting with President Hori, with Brother Ronnie, Reverend Yotaka, Ate Pochin. And then I would always report the daily development of the preparations. And I can feel the anxiousness of President Hori always listening. What is happening? What happened yesterday? And what are our members doing? So I can always feel that excitement of receiving these reports in the front line. And then in order for these reports to be elevated to our beloved True Mother, and I really appreciate his Chongsong. You know, he offered fasting conditions in order to really offer this to our beloved True Mother. And so on behalf of our Filipino families, we would like to offer our deepest gratitude to our beloved President Hori. Thank you very much. And then also, I would like to share this victory to our regional group chairman, a former regional group chairman, Dr. Yong. He is very far from us in North America, but always, like every other day, he would always call me, how is the 1 million rally? He would always get updates, and then because of his vision and the investments that he has already laid in the Philippines, now we are already harvesting all those investments of Dr. Yong. And so the vision of fulfilling this 1 million assembly started, right? And you can still see the big poster there about that grand assembly of 1.2 million people. And we could realize that even though virtually yesterday. So thank you, Dr. Yong, and we would like to share this victory to you. We truly connect this victory here in the Philippines with the tremendous victory of the previous rallies of hope initiated by our beloved True Mother. What an amazing feeling as children to be able to offer this victory to our beloved mother, who is tirelessly working hard in the front line of frontline in order to bring about substantiation of heavenly unified Korea and heavenly unified world. You know, every week, mother is investing a lot, really so serious. We are like in a life and death situation now, and mother is right there in the front line. So as we jointly offer this victory to our beloved Heavenly Parent, to our beloved true parents, I would like to highlight a summary of the incredible breakthroughs and accomplishments of the Rally of Hope. Truly, we have received so many substantial blessings in this ROH event that we need to be grateful for. First of all, the Rally of Hope Philippines was held successfully as the first ever Rally of Hope event centering on our beloved True Mother this year, 2021. True Mother gave us great encouragement as we entered the year of the white cow. You still remember True Mother's message in the New Year's gathering and saying that what is the symbol of the cow? It is a symbol of sacrifice, hard work, loyalty, and obedience. Through this rally of hope in the Philippines, all Filipino leaders and brothers and sisters united together as we collectively made sacrifice, offering hard work, and our unflinching loyalty and hyojong towards our true mother, hoping that through our results, we can comfort and give joy to our beloved true mother. Aju? Secondly, we have reached to a great number of people in the Philippines in an unprecedented manner. We have record-breaking way of reaching out to 1.3 million total mobilization results. Adu. And we have actual name lists and contacts and registration reaching to 665,000 online registration from 63 countries. Aju. This figure does not include the pledges of support from different organizations like the Armed Forces of the Philippines, universities and colleges, religious organizations. These figures are not yet included. I offer my gratitude to all our frontliners, our regional leaders, Chonbo families, blessed families, HTM coordinators, mobilizers, all brothers and sisters for your total investment. Kamsahamnida. Let us recognize the leadership of Kuya Jimmy, Ate Shirley, Ate Dulce, Brother Ronnie, Brother Rene, and of course guided by our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. You deserve a very loud round of applause. Through the Rally of Hope Philippines, we could build good relationship and partnership with various organizations, including governments, both national and local governments, as well as the academe, schools, universities, academic organizations, also with various religious and civic organizations, and also build up on our partnership with several youth and student organizations. We have 9 partnerships with national level government departments and agencies, including the SWD, Department of Social Welfare and Development, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Department of Interior and Local Government, and including having MOU with the National Youth Commission. Wow. We have 44 partnerships overall with several youth organizations. They are top when it comes to partnerships and MOUs. So let's give a big hand to our youth leaders. We have a total of 14 academic institutions, partnerships with academic institutions, including colleges and universities. Academe. We have 29 partnerships with local government units, including provincial, city, and municipal levels. Wow. I'm sure still many are probably trying to catch up now. And then we also have partnership with 10 religious organizations and several other civic organizations. Thank you very much, Bishop Soria. With 136 officially established partnerships, the Rally of Hope Philippines definitely prepared a very fertile environment for us to plant more seeds all across the Philippines. And this is really substantially expanding the realm of Heavenly Parents, Holy Community in a very substantial way. Aju? So let us build up on these foundations and bring the greatest harvest towards Vision 2027. Let us appreciate all our amazing PR leaders and staff led by Dr. Venus Agustin. Actually, when I slept yesterday, when I close my eyes, I can still see the scrolling of all the partners. You know, the black credits at the end of our program, where all the logos are going up and all the names of organizations. That one I can see when I close my eyes. The victory of gaining the message of support from our Philippine President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, even though we fell short in obtaining his video message, but we could get his full endorsement and recognition of the great work of our true parents and our movement and the relevance of what we are doing. He said, and I quote, "I commend UPF for uniting our people from various faiths into a common platform for prayer and reflection." And he said, "It is imperative for leaders and citizens alike to work together in order to build a strong and empowered global community that upholds the best interests of the future generation. Thank you." He said, "Thank you for raising awareness on pressing environmental and health issues concerning our communities, especially now that we are overcoming the challenges brought by the COVID-19 pandemic." And then he said, our president said, "Let me also extend my appreciation for your efforts in helping our people who were severely affected by the recent natural calamities." Thank you very much to our President Duterte. Another victory is the level of the speakers that we could reach out in this Rally of Hope Philippines. Do you love the messages from our speakers? Actually, I could listen to some of the speeches because I help in the editing. But when I listen for the whole program, it's like, wow, this is not just, they are not just VIPs. Their messages are really very penetrating. Especially this time, we could have Secretary Martin Andanar, PCO Secretary from the Presidential Communications Operations Office. And for the first time also, we could have the current Speaker of the House in the Philippines, Honorable Lord Alan Velasco, and the very famous sidekick of President Duterte, Senator Bongo. Wow, these are really breakthroughs. I am sure through this condition of participating and supporting our Rally of Hope, they can support us more in the future, in the very near future, advancing the providence in the Philippines. Number 6, I have 15 points, sorry. True love in action is true mother's love in action. Do you agree? Why the Rally of Hope in the Philippines is so moving? Many of the reflections and the comments, they said like they are shedding tears. Why? Because it is because there is already foundation of love we have offered to the society through our beloved True Mothers donation right after the typhoons in the Philippines. I am sure we have touched so many hearts through the substantial love from our Mother of Peace. Let us become like this is like becoming a catalyst to move other peoples to help others. Through the giving culture and the culture of heart, we can have more substantial transformation of the people, of the society. And through this project, we could also melt the heart of the government agency, DSWD, Department of Social and Welfare and Development, especially as they receive the $40,000 donation from our beloved True Mother. Wow. When the representative from the SWD came here in our headquarters, he said, "I want to work more with UPF. I now realize you are doing a lot for our country." That was what he said. And he said like, he cannot wait anymore. He said, "Come to my office. Let's discuss how we can help each other more." Amazing victory. Number 7, interreligious prayer and the commemoration of the United Nations World Interfaith Harmony Week. This is perfect timing. We celebrate every first week of February, and our event yesterday is a fitting conclusion to that celebration, bringing together all these religious leaders. I saw also that different comments in the live streaming, and they love that portion of all religious leaders coming together. Wow. Thank you, Bishop Soria. Number 8, synergy. Synergy segment brought the youthful passion and positive involvement in order to bring about positive solutions. Even that segment is very short in part of the program, we could showcase the vision of our True Mother for the young generations, especially through our IA YSP. Congratulations, YSP. Number 9, The Billion Tree Project is a fitting conclusion to showcase our true mother's concern for the preservation of the environment for the sake of future generations. Already, I heard several positive responses, including some comments from some ambassadors for peace and VIPs, that this is truly remarkable and worthy project. And one ambassador for peace said, tomorrow I will plant tree in my house because of that segment. Number 10, we have world-class performances. They may not be the most famous in the Philippines, but definitely they are champions in world competitions when it comes to performing arts. So all of them gave a very wonderful performances. Number 11, the national TV coverage of PTV4, the flagship TV station of our government, covering our event for 2 hours and live streaming in their website. This is also a great breakthrough for our Rally of Hope in the Philippines. And aside from that, we also have cable TV companies, radio stations who volunteer their stations to promote and broadcast our event live for free. Dr. Kito said, we cannot say for free. They sacrifice for this event. So thank you very much for this victory. And then we also have several radio interviews, like in Radio Pilipinas 1, National Government Radio, DWDD, which is the Armed Forces Radio. We also DZRH, which is the nationwide radio coverage covering all nations. We were interviewed 2 times by DZRH and many other interviews in the local radio stations. Thank you very much for this great breakthrough. Number 12, sorry, a little bit long. We have a total of 23 news outlets that publish our ROH Philippines as of yesterday. Press release and advertisements including national broadsheets like Manila Bulletin, Business Mirror, Manila Times, Tempo, Philippine Star, Tribune, and Manila Standard. Wow. Normally, we cannot get this much coverage. 13, breakthrough in online and digital platform and social media. For our online event streaming, we have a total, as of yesterday, 402,535 total views in Facebook and YouTube, not including, this is only our official live streaming, our official Facebook and official YouTube live streaming. This does not include other personal Facebook Live and Facebook accounts who also live stream our event. This only includes our official ROH, Facebook, UPF, Family Fed, IAYSP, HJYLT, IAPD, and PWPA Facebook accounts. We have an accumulated reach for our posters and videos in Facebook page of 512,000 and 981,000 impressions as of last night. Number 14, breakthrough in donations, reaching up to more than $100,000 from all our members in the Philippines and all over the world. I appreciate already our national leader, mentioned them one by one, but I would like to appreciate our members also, of course, in the Philippines, including our families in Japan, our Filipino-Japanese community. Thank you very much. Philjap. Our Hanfil sisters, Ifacor, thank you very much. Our Filipino families in USA, FICA, thank you very much. The great support from other nations in Oceania, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, thank you very much. And last, for me to offer my gratitude, because of this Rally of Hope and the Chongsong of our brothers and sisters, finally, we could receive great news for the granting of the exemption of our beloved President Hori to enter Philippines. So now he is working to get the visa quickly and quickly come here in our headquarters in the Philippines, and let's have another victory celebration. Aju. Our brothers and sisters, this victory of Rally of Hope in the Philippines did not just suddenly happen. Do you agree? It is not just suddenly. Already, our true parents have blessed this nation by declaring it as a daughter nation in the providence. This is our destiny as a daughter nation. That is to support our father nation, Korea, and our mother nation, Japan. Have you ever wondered why out of more than 200 nations in the world, true parents have chosen Philippines as one of the major providential nations, as a daughter nation? Not easy to answer, right? I feel it is because we have great potential as a nation to really influence the whole world. This Rally of Hope Philippines will create ripple effect to all the nations of the world, believing that they can also do national level, regional level rallies of hope to support our true mother in pushing us to reach out to 1/3 of the world's population. Aju, our true mother already gave us the model for the past 4 rallies of hope. Now it's time to take ownership. For this great blessing, may I ask all of you, please, even those in the Zoom, please close your eyes for a while and imagine two parents, our true mother. Thank you. I'm sure many of you, when you imagine a true mother this time, I could see her smiling. And then I could see her telling us, you have done well. You have to work harder. You know, it was mentioned already many times to you. And this is my favorite expression always. The 7 familiar words. And I'm sure many of you still remember. What are those 7 words? The price of hard work is more hard work. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? True Mother is working harder than us. Yes, I know many of you have sleepless nights, but these are very small compared to what True Mother is doing. So now we members in the Asia Pacific region, with the leadership of President Hori, let us have a stronger resolve to truly support our beloved mother at this time. Support her and pray for the realization of heavenly unified Korea and heavenly unified world. So let us build on this foundation and move forward with the heart that we have accomplished, what we have accomplished is just the beginning. Our goal is to substantially help True Mother come to the Philippines. Aju, and with the national government, the president welcoming our True Mother. Aju. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all of you, my precious brothers and sisters. Thank you very much, True Mother. Let us send more positive energy to our beloved True Mother with our loudest round of applause. Kamsahamnida.
Our dear brothers and sisters, let us give again another big appreciation to our Reverend Julius B. Malikdem for his special congratulation and also a message of gratitude to everyone. I know this is just a beginning. As our Vice President said, we have just opened, and this is the first step for us to have more rallies of hope. And probably, even though we are having this victory celebration, but this is initial victory for Philippines because our True Mother is looking forward for the victory of the Vision 2027, where all the 1/3 population of our nation is going to be educated and to know our beloved true parents. So once again, in behalf of our brothers and sisters, we would like to say thank you again, and let us again express our gratitude to our Reverend Dr. Julius B. Malikdem for spearheading us in this Rally of Hope Philippines. And we would like also to recognize especially our speaker, Divinesha, because he has been very instrumental in helping us in many ways, not only in this Rally of Hope, but even for the previous many events that took place in the Philippines. Again, let us also give our appreciation to our speaker, Divinesha of the Philippines. And now we would like to hear also a congratulatory message from one of our great leaders in Asia Pacific Region 2. Without the support of all these countries, especially particularly the country of Fiji, who is said to be one of our speaker, the president, and I talked with one of the members there, and he said the shown the Rally of Hope Philippines live with almost 1 million people in Fiji. So representing our Oceania, let us all welcome our Reverend Yutaka Yamada, our sub-regional president of FFWPU Oceania, to give his congratulatory message. Let's welcome Reverend Yutaka Yamada.
Okay, unmute now. Okay. First of all, I would like to really appreciate our Trumada to support and really trust and also investment. Thank you, our Trumada. Dr. Kito, President Hori, Honorable Eknat, Dr. Julius, Reverend Loni, Reverend LA, and also Asian Pacific 2 region leaders and blessed family, especially all hardworking our brothers and sisters in Philippines. Good morning and congratulations. Thank you for your investment and really to make a victory this Rally of Hope Philippines. I'm really happy to see you of all your faces. Some is really long time ago I met somewhere. I'm really happy to see you again. So this conference was really fantastic. Because of typhoon, even the Philippine nation itself is suffering. But our blessed families and brothers and sisters in Philippines really invest for the nation Philippines. Some of you lost the houses and some of your family is suffering and even yourself is suffering. But really you sacrifice for the nation and really you sacrifice for the people. Because of your heart, this your heart was really recognized and accepted by Trumada. I believe that. We are talking about a national restoration to establish Tonikuk, but really fundamental things is really love and heart. How we can love one by one our neighbors and brothers and sisters based on our heart. How we can sacrifice for our neighbors, how we can sacrifice for our brothers and sisters. This heart, this will move the society and also the nation. This Rally of Hope, the theme is really through 1 million rally to cure and heal the Philippine people, nation, and also the people of the world. This itself is so much beautiful. Our Oceania nation also, even not so much big, but Australia, New Zealand, Solomon Island, Fiji, Vanuatu, Marshall Island, they collect money to support for the Rally of Hope Philippines. And also the VIPs, they also joined yesterday to watch together of the Rally of Hope Philippines. They are so much inspired. And especially in Fiji, Fiji faced also the suffering because of typhoon. And Fiji side, also they are doing many kind of activity to support the sacrifice people, centering on our Reverend Santos, and they are really hardworking. But the one of the special appreciation is to finding and inviting VVIP, our really Reverend Santos, and also Fiji leaders and brothers and sisters really sacrifice and invest. President Anoteton, Princess of Tonga, and also First Lady, many VIP really we approached. And finally, former First President also accepted, and also the Kiribati, current Speaker of House, also accepted. Especially Speakers of House Kiribati, just yesterday, 1 hour before of event, finally she sent the message. That's why until last minute, they are finding VIP and they are communicate and they are got the message. So really I'm appreciate so Fiji and also our Reverend Santos investment. So Trumada is really emphasize always we have to testify our heavenly parents and true parents and true mother. This is the heaven's wish and heaven's hope. So this time, the Johnson, which Philippine movement showed to the world, this really become the model to the nation and become the model to the region and the world. Behind of this conference, I really can see all our brothers and sisters, blessed families, without sleeping. They are sacrifice your family, sacrifice your time, visiting, meeting, and preparing. I really appreciate to all our Philippine brothers and sisters, leaders, and your investment. I can imagine the movement, the rally of the summit in Palau. I can see all Philippine strong team members face how much you are moving now, how much you are sacrifice now, how much you do without sleeping. Really, I can feel your investment and really sacrifice. Really appreciate your hardworking and sincere devotion. And also our President Hori, every day he initiate the meeting and the guiding how we can offer the victory to Trumada. So those had our all Asian Pacific Region 2's leaders and also members had. This is really the precious and really appreciate. And also our Trumada, when Trumada see and heard our Rally of Philippines investment, how much she feel happiness and how much she can feel our brothers and sisters investment and Johnson. There I appreciate our Trumada's investment and love and Johnson to all of you and all of us. Once again, I'm really appreciate to everyone and congratulations. Thank you very much.
Guiding and educating everyone, not only externally but also internally. Brothers and sisters, please help me to welcome Dr. Robert Kito, our chairman of Chun Iwon Asia Pacific.
I am a white cow.
So you can calculate how old I am. Revelations 21:24. Bishop, the Holy Spirit in Aramaic, the language of Jesus, is feminine. No doubt about that. Revelations 21:24 talks about the Holy Spirit, the New Jerusalem, the bride of the Lamb, the holy city. Quote, nations will walk by her light, and kings of the earth will bring their splendor to her. That happened yesterday. It's an amazing, amazing victory for our true mother. Mother, when she speaks, I'm not going to thank everybody because everybody's been thanked many times. I'll just go right into what I want to say. But thank you. When Mother speaks, she reminds us again and again, we must go back to God to solve the problems. She is not asking faith in God. That's not what she's asking. She's asking us to have a relationship with God. We've talked about love, life, and lineage, and which is first, and we all know the answer. Love. But there is something before love, and it's principles. Because you can have principled love and unprincipled love. So we need to have these basic principles, and that connection to these principles, that connection to our Heavenly Parent is our true parent, our true mother. That's the connection. So we are promoting True Mother not to promote her, but to promote the solution to the problems that this world is facing. This is a world of darkness. It's bleak. It's miserable. It's hopeless, honestly speaking. And then we have this rally of hope in the middle of darkness. Because we can introduce True Mother. We saw the reports, the image of True Mother on the buses with the banners, the image of True Mother being posted on the walls of the government buildings. Wow, we are introducing to this nation the solution to the problems. The words of True Mother were heard by this nation on television, in the internet, printed in the media. These are not just Mother's words, these are the solution to the problems this nation and every nation is facing. They saw the sacrifice of True Mother. That was substantial. 10,000 families were touched directly by True Mother. But a leader will know they can't touch everybody. But if they go out and meet one family, everyone feels that. It's called a vicarious connection. You touch one family. If Teresa and I visit one Filipino family, everyone will feel that. That's what Damien Dunkley is doing in Cambodia. He can't visit all. Mother has, everyone can feel Mother's heart and Mother's love. It's not just 10,000. It is 10,000 in one sense, but it's a nation that can feel True Mother's love. They heard testimonies from the highest level people, from the religious leaders, from parliamentarians of True Mother. This is amazing. This is not just promoting, but it's solving the problems of True Mother. I will make it short because already we are long. So I just want to share with you a couple of things that have come up. It comes on my screen now. I probably shouldn't do this, but I will share with you and everybody on the internet my letter to True Mother. I was not asked yesterday, I was asked on Thursday to write my letter to True Mother, one day ahead. So I wrote this. Beloved True Mother, I write this letter on the day of your great victory in the Philippines. Thank you so much for leading God's providence at this most critical time of restoration. The members passionately took ownership over this 1 million Rally of Hope in the Philippines. They did so because of their love for our Heavenly Parent and for you, our true parents. This was crystal clear. It was amazing to see their dedication, their level of sacrifice, and watch the progress unfold. It was really a miracle, but not a miracle in the sense of magical, but a miracle of true love. As the second daughter nation, Filipinos passionately love True Mother. It was this love that was the driving force for the success of this rally. There is no doubt about this at all. This rally is the manifestation of the love of the leaders and members of the Philippines for our beloved True Mother. I would like to especially commend the leadership of both President Hori and Dr. Julius. They did an outstanding job in leading, planning, preparing, and implementing every detail of the Rally of Hope. The numbers tell one side of the story, but more than that, it was a victory of the power of filial love, of Hyojong. The day before the rally, yesterday, February 5, President Hori and Dr. Julius explained to the leaders that True Mother would not be speaking at the rally. This morning in Hunduke, actually I wrote it in the morning before the rally. I was supposed to write it the day before, but I asked for a little bit of grace anyway. This morning at Hunduke, there were reflections from the Filipino members. I would characterize these in 2 words: tearful, understanding. The members were tearful that True Mother would not be speaking, and they also were understanding in that our beloved True Mother entrusted the Filipinos to take full responsibility and ownership. Quote, many times we have prayed to let True Mother rest, one sister said this morning. This is how we let our mother rest, by taking full responsibility. They did so gratefully and also tearfully. It should be that way. The night before, President Hori explained that True Mother's focus needed to be on the reunification of our homeland of Korea. And this required a sincere dedication of time, energy, and heart. Once again, the Filipinos understood and accepted. The results of this rally are very, very substantial. It is more than I have witnessed anywhere on a national level, and my perspective is from being in this movement for nearly 50 years. To be honest, I am overwhelmed. President Hori will be reporting the details, but it is crystal clear that the substantial possibilities to move forward and restore a nation are simply astounding. For example, we reached the highest level of government, the Office of the President, the National Youth Council, the Department of Interior and Local Government, Department of Education, to name just a few. All the way down to the lowest government unit, LGU, to the barangays or precincts. Heavenly Tribal Messiah families were also mobilized. We had a very wide outreach that mirrored the 6 pillars recently established in UPF. Mother, you will be delighted to know that the biggest impact that we had was the youth organizations. It was both largest in terms of the number of people attending the rally and the number of youth organizations who partnered with us and signed MOUs. This gives us great hope for the future. Personally, I see that the door has opened to educate and raise up an entire nation. Already we have existing online education programs that are very successful. One of these is the Asia Pacific Leadership Conference, or APLC. It is set up online already, and we have had 3 virtual conferences. The results have been measured by a survey which indicates that more than 90% of the people who complete the coursework have graded the program as excellent or very good. We can now take this program to the nation in a very substantial way. Both in our meeting last night and this morning at Hunduke, the members understood that the reward of hard work is more hard work. We are ready for it in the Philippines. We yearn to make our true mother happy and victorious. Rallies and internet interaction at the regional, sub-regional, and national level throughout this year. We learned the technique for success of online programs through True Mother's training. Last year, True Mother held 4 mega rallies and a global embracing international leadership conference that embraced the world in 3 consecutive days. We didn't know then, but Mother was training us for this moment, and this moment is training for future victories. On a personal note, I was asked to read your prepared speech. I agonized over this for several days. It was an impossible task, but my many imperfections flooded my mind. Shouldn't it be a Filipino? I asked myself. I decided to just be obedient and to do my best. But honestly, I regret not stepping back and offering to let Dr. Julius read your founder's special address. I feel guilty and repentant about this. Anyway, this victory is true parents' victory. And this nation of the Philippines has made a great offering to heaven and to God's precious only begotten daughter. Love, Robert. So. Maybe that's enough. Thank you. I have other things, but anyway, thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much again to our...
One thing. 1/3. I heard that name. I don't like the word free, and I don't like the word 1/3. 1/3. Dr. Young teaches us if you want 1/3, then you have to multiply it by 3. So 30% of the Philippine means the whole nation. Don't think 1/3. We have to save those, and we can do it. And then we can set a standard even higher than what True Mother is asking for. 1/3, I don't like. Free, I don't like. Actually, okay, anyway, thank you.
Okay, thank you again, Dr. Robert Quito, representing our beloved true parents here in the Philippines and also in Asia Pacific. So again, let us give another round of applause to Dr. and Mrs. Robert Quito with their whole heart support in making our Rally of Hope a great success. And now, we would like also to invite our regional president of our FFWPU Asia Pacific 2. I know everybody is missing him, and soon he's going to be with us. And he has been very instrumental, have been continuously guiding each and every one of us, especially our leaders, and conceptualizing this rally of hope, and reminding us always the internal and the significance of this rally of hope. Leaders, elders, brothers and sisters in Asia Pacific, let us all welcome our regional president of FFWPU Asia Pacific 2, President Masaichi Hori. Let us welcome him with a round of applause. We would like to remind our brothers and sisters to please, for the English translation, please go to the translation button and click English for the English translation. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Mabuhay. Yesterday was really wonderful and impressed. I mean, I felt our Rally of Hope in Philippines was truly epoch-making in the Providence in Philippines. Not because of me, because of true parents. I was very surprised to be chosen as a regional president of Asia Pacific too. But already almost 4 months passed. And end of the October, big typhoons hit the Philippines. The idea of Rally of Hope in Philippines suddenly came into my mind. When I was offering prayer to Heavenly Parents in early morning. Since then, even I'm in Japan. Actually, I uses one room in headquarters. So I still keep one room in headquarters of Japan. So I'm very sorry for that. To Japanese church, but President Pan is a very kind person. I worked with him for a long time. So he provide this room. Since the idea came up in my mind, I've stayed this room. Even I'm in Japan, I just came back to my house once a week to take new clothes and spend most. So it's like a quarantine period for me. So and prayed and planned for those things. Thank you very much. But it's not because of me. Actually, Heavenly Parents gave us this opportunity. I've heard one anecdote about one mother and two sons. When earthquake hit Indonesia and a huge tsunami hit the seashore of Indonesia, everybody sank and water water sunk by seawater. Then the mother hold those two sons, but it's difficult to hold both children. So she had to pick one. So the mother picked younger one because younger son cannot survive by himself. So the mother and so mother take off her hands of elder son. So what happened? This is a true story, real story. So the decision was so serious and severe for elder son. But finally, the mother saved younger son, and also she found elder son surviving. So because of that serious and kind of no mercy decision, she saved two sons. This time, true mother would not give a speech for our Rally of Hope in Philippines. I explained and reported several times, so to mother what knows what is going on very well, but still to mother wants to focus on this year's providence. It's to create heavenly unified Korea. So she focused on that. During this period, to mother leads the Sunday service of hope. Each 5 region in Korea, and also today, Heavenly Japan Region 1 had such Sunday service. So I watched Heavenly Japan's Sunday service, and this one for first part, the form of today. True mother gave her marasum about the true about true parent, true father. Actually, true father only remember one child song. The title is Halmi Kot. That means the flower of grandfather, flower of old man. So true mother sang that song. That flower, the flower of old man, the flower of grandfather, it looks like kind of wine color flower, but it's a lot of hairs, white hair is in surface, and the mostly that flower, usually flower faces like sunflower, it's faces sunlight, but halmikot, the flower of old man, is actually like this. So it looks like old man. So that song, the flower of old man, it's when it become old, it's from the beginning, it's a flower of old man. The meaning, its symbol is the service without requirement. So it shows what true father is. So through mother mentioning that, through the mentioning that flower of old man, through mother tries to grasp spiritually all the member of heavenly Japan, and includes Taiwan now. She she hugging spiritually. So now true mother really tries to confirm the tie between parents and children spiritually through the Sunday service of Hope, Korea, and now Japan. So last time in Chollado, Heavenly Cholla Nation in Korea, True Mother mentioned about Kenari, the yellow color flower. So this time, True Mother mentioned the flower of old man. So it's very artistic and touching a very fundamental feeling. It's like really grandmother telling a story for grandchildren. So now True Mother focus on that. So I realized this is a kind of True Mother's this year, True Mother really wants to move the nation. So she tries to move the nation of Korea. So before that, she really um, make us to confirm what we are. So my background is through father's choreography, the relationship between God and human is the relationship between father and son. So that's why to mother expressed that true father is male, so he expressed the relationship as father and son. A true mother expressed that more generally, so filial piety, hyojeon. So it's beyond the sexuality. This time, I realized true mother gave us opportunity. I mean, entire freedom to challenge, to move the nation. So I felt, like Jacob and Angel, the wrestling. Just before to meet Jacob and Esau. So after the wrestling, Jacob became Israel, the victor. So I felt yesterday I felt yes, we can move the nation, or we can take initiative to be the number one patriot in Philippines. So in order to love world, we need to be patriot first. So unfortunately, patriotism it's get dirty by Satan. So actually, patriotism, it's loving nation. It's not hate others. So we need, we shall become most loving nation people in Philippines. So through our movement, all people in Philippines can see the hope. The Philippines shall become the leading nation of the world. and through the Filipino people, world can be saved. So I want not only our members, I want Philippine people to be proud of in front of heavenly parents and to mother. I want to proud of people of Philippines and all Asia Pacific nations people too. So actually last night I dreamed through mother's dream. Through mother appeared in my dream, and she asking me, next time, can you invite me again? I definitely said yes. And yeah, true mother actually wants to come. We never doubt. But as I mentioned before, it's like depend on the situation and always to mother's decision is right. So now the situation is like a huge tsunami. So world politics is unstable, and the threat is becoming. It may occur nuclear war or some trouble in East Asia. So Philippines also the possibility to be involved. So in such a situation, to mother this time, not the elder son, to mother as a grandmother, she chose, she hugged older mother, and let us live to survive by ourselves, because we are younger daughter. I mean, young is physically health and swim. We can swim by ourselves. So in compare with Japan and Philippines, Philippines have a much hope and future than Japan. It's not surprising because our parents worked hard for a long time, actually lifetime. So our parents, my physical parents, became both of them is above age 80, and mother now she get cancer, and yeah, she's sick now. So to mother, hugging and confirming relationship with Japan and Korea before the last battle of Providence. We, Asia Pacific continent, is, I think, we are much much more responsible for the future. So we need prepare more to develop ourselves in, and we have to succeed in future. To help Korea and Japan, United States, what else? So that's why Heavenly Parents pick the nation of Philippines and Asia Pacific continent. So again, thank you very much. I'm not I'm not tell one by one's name. I already appreciating deeply. Without one of you, each one of you, we couldn't make it such a success. Really appreciate. And also I want all of us keep this feeling, it's like a wrestling with angel. It's hard and tough, but the sense we can do it. We will initiate to change this nation in better way. So no more. We are not a small religious group mindset anymore. We are the representative of this nation and all humanity. And we show through Mother as the savior of humankind, not only spirituality. Spiritual is important, but both spiritual and substantial, both. With all religious group, so all good people, with all good people. Thank you very much. Listening. I I, I expected translator, but yeah, I just gave a speech with yeah, my poor English. Very sorry. So now this is the date, heavenly calendar indicates the almost this is the end of the year of heavenly year. So new year will coming soon. So centering on True Mother, let us break our old concept. We sacrificed and we invested so much, but because of that, we frustrated and want to blame someone because I'm a right person, and there are a lot of complaints because other people, other one is not member, or it's okay, it's our member. I'm very righteous, but there are some people doing bad. So righteous person, the last temptation for the righteous person is self-justification and the resentment and I'm not I don't know what exact expression in English, but a kind of such kind of concept. I saw for 50 years in this movement. We choose by heavenly parents, and we love true parents, but among us and inside of me, there are such a kind of self-justification, and it from that point the occurs I mean disunity. The division always occurs. So we need true filial piety. The filial piety, the true filial piety is not only to be model in front of true parents. It's a kind of the model of faith, model of to be the model is it's a little bit I'm doing my best because I want to be loved, but it's still not not that person is not nurtured yet, nurtured enough. I want to say, true filial son or daughter, a son and daughter, is deep understanding the heart of heavenly parents. So, not self-centered faith, God-centered life of faith. We need develop our levels of life of faith in coming heavenly year. Not not blame somebody or blaming myself. Not blaming. Let's loving. So heavenly parents knows well what is the limitation, what is the weak point of mine. But God, through parents and heavenly parents, still loves us and waiting to realize by myself, and I have to change by myself with realizing the love of God. He's waiting. And also, he's the king of patience. So, if we realize the love of heavenly parents, we can change. Let us break our old shell of the past ages. So now we truly become people of Chombo. So the master of Chombo is hard worker, but not only to be loved. That master of Chombo is the same understanding, and he is the owner of the same heart with love of God. So he is the owner of parental heart, and also at the same time the owner of filial piety, heart of filial piety. Thank you very much again, listening terrible English, but I know all of you understanding well what I would to mean. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and have a good week. And let's start to another new challenge. Thank you very much.
Our Regional President of Asia Pacific 2. Again, brothers and sisters, with a round of applause to our Reverend Masaichi Huri for his words of encouragement and his sincerity in guiding each and every one of us so that we can all become victorious filial sons and daughters of heavenly parents and true parents for Vision 2027. So once again, let us give another round of applause to our Regional President, Reverend Masaichi Huri. As we conclude our celebration for today, may I call on Mr. Rene Lansangan, the President of IAYSP Pilipinas, to lead us on the cheers of Og Manse. Let us all stand up and join in bringing victory for Heavenly Parent and for true parents.
Thank you so much, Heavenly Parent, the parents of heaven and earth and humankind, beloved leaders, blessed central families, young leaders. I really offer my gratitude and my thanks to all your hard works. And let's offer victory to our heavenly parents and offer more our determinations. And the price of our hard work is more hard work and victory. So let's offer 4 cheers of Og Manse. Sungnihasin! Hol Bumunin! Og Manse! Sungnihasin! Chunjin Chapumunin! Og Manse! Vision 2027! Og Manse! Victory for Rally of Hope, Philippines!
Og
Manse! Kamsahamnida!
Once again, congratulations to the Rally of Hope Philippines. Thank you, brothers and sisters. On behalf of our headquarters and all our brothers and sisters home and abroad, we would like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for helping and participating in this very prestigious and momentous event, this Rally of Hope Philippines. We look forward for the next level of the Rally of Hope Philippines for this year 2021. Thank you, and God bless all of you. So we would like to ask everyone to open your camera and some of our group together. So this is very historical. So we are going to have a picture taking. Open your cameras, brothers and sisters. Yan. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready with your big smile? Open your cameras and let's join together. Okay, so please be seated and show your big smile. Okay, are you ready? Okay, show your virtual smile. Okay, everybody say Aboji, Oni, small heart, big heart. Vision 2027. Sudi. One more time. Vision 2027. Sudi. Wow. Thank you and God bless all of you. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hello. See you. God bless you. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
So much. Jeremy, pagtira ng litson.
Have your virtual
Okay?
lunch.
Share your litson. Happy victory.
Mic test. Mic test. Okay, thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for our leaders. We prepared lunch for mic test. Our Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much to all our sponsors. Thank you so much, Ate Kite. Baby. Wait ko lang. Mic test. Oh, wala. Mic test. Wala. Mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Mic test. Thank you so much for brothers and sisters, to all our leaders. We are man. We fell down. From the sun. Kaya. Ipensol. Masyado mataas. Nakakakita ko. Noon, ipensol. Ate Kite. Ate. Arisen. Ate Nana. Ate Kit. Thank you for all your help. Hazel. Salamat po sa support na.
Hi, Tito Lem. Kumusta?
Kuya Sin!
Thanks everyone. Fun.
Hello, everyone.
Bye.
Hello, Bishop Sophia, Ma'am Surya. Hello, my man.